Hi guys, what's up? It's Joe here, back with another video, and in this video, it will be for episode 17. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, series 21. I'll leave a link down below to episode 16. If you're not seeing it, of course, it's going to be spoilers. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So, Kadena was the last person to leave, and Ant Deck was saying there's certain words that athletes dread to hear. On your marks, get set, go and get your rucksack, your taxi's waiting outside. Danny and Simon were singing Sweet Caroline in the morning. David did like some sort of brilliant shot in a basket, and there was Danny and someone else watching. Adam, I think it was, and then David was like serenaded Adam with You're Beautiful by James Blunt, and Adam just said he can read the phone book and it sounds sexy. David slept on Adam's chair and he just fell asleep. Then they talked about, you can sell that. I'm going to sell that chair on eBay, or as Deck said, if it's a Frenchman, oui bay. A new camp leader and deputy was elected. Louise is the new leader, and then she chose Snoochie as deputy. They had to change the roles. Basically, the same two people couldn't do the same job. So Simon and Matty were chefs. Maintenance was David and Frankie. Cleaners were Adam and Naughty Boy, and then the washing up was Kadena and Danny. Frankie was doing some like leaning and then scratching a tin, just like David. There was no coin challenge yesterday, I'm not sure why, but there was one today. So it was Naughty Boy and Snoochie doing it. And then they were talking about some deals at the shop. Free Brussels sprouts, 100 Castle coins. 2 gravy granules, 100 Castle coins. Half a Ferrero Rocher for 9 people. 500 Castle coins, and I was like cross-eyed there. So there was this spaceship, and basically on the spaceship there was 3 different connecting things. They had to create a pattern. One would look through the telescope, and then the other would make an item with the rope, and it was a light. Basically, if they made a wrong move, it would turn red, and like this dust would fall on them, and it would only go green once they completed it. So like they had to do a Christmas pudding, a stocking, and a Christmas tree. And the spaceship if you've seen the John Lewis ad this year, maybe it kind of looks a bit similar to that. So I don't know if they were going for that take. So there's a choice between mince pies or cheese and pineapple, and it said free decorations with every purchase. Kiosk Cledwin was wearing a jumper, and the question was, what percentage of Brits re-gift gifts they don't like? 22% A, or B, 12%. They thought, it was going to be the low amount, but turns out it was 22%. But like, Kiosk, he closed the thing, he closed the door, whatever, and then like we thought, you're not going to get the decorations because you didn't win, but then he opened it up and then got the decorations there. Naughty Boy stole the tree and he like carried it. Frankie was singing some of her songs. The place was decorated, and then like with the showtime, David said home time for Kadena. To choose who was doing the trial, because it was the next trial called Grim Grinder, they put all their snoods in a bucket. Naughty Boy didn't want to do it. Well, he's done 7 trials, so I get that, he wants to have a rest. So they blindfolded him, and he like crunched around and picked Frankie. So it was a Q&A trial. Basically, food would drop, and then whatever that food was, they would have a question on it. They had 60 seconds to answer, and we never thought we'd hear this on primetime TV, but fire up the grinder, the Ant and Deck were saying all the time. So Offal was the first one, and it said, how old was the oldest recorded cow, Big Bertha, when she died in 1993? So she could have as many guesses, so she got 103, 56, then 48, which was the right answer. Next one, cheese. What are the 3 most popular cheeses of UK? I thought it was just British cheeses, but it could be any cheese, I guess. So she thought cheddar, that was wrong. Halloumi, mozzarella, no. Camembert, no. I don't know what she said after that. Smoky something, I think. Then brie, yeah. And then Deck said one has a colour in it, and she said blue cheese, green cheese, purple cheese, brown cheese. What kind of cheese is that? Yes, blue cheese, but the other 3, come on. And then she thought red cheese, but then red Leicester she came across, and that was right. Then the next one was eggs. So if it said 15 boxes have 12 eggs each, how many eggs are in total? So it was working it out. So she thought 162, 170, and then 180 in the end. Basically, I guess the easy way is try to make it easier for yourself. Do a bit of maths. How many are in 5 boxes? 12 times 5 is 60, and then times that by 3 is 180. Next was rotten fruit, and it was saying like dauphinoise is like potatoes with some sort of salad thingy, like some sort of herbs. Basically spelled dauphinoise, but she didn't manage to do that. She got the DAUPHIN, and then after that I think it was just the easy part, OIS, noise, Next one, fish. How many fish fingers are eaten in the UK every day? So she said 8,000, and then they were like going higher, lower, that sort of thing. 10,000, 820,000 next, 1 million, 2 million, lower, 1.5 million. 1.5 million every day. Wow. But that's not everyone. That's only a few people. Well, a lot of people, but like not everyone every day. That is wow. Next one, pizza. Italy is home to the pizza, and then he said name 3 of the 6 countries that share a land border with Italy. So she thought Spain, no, it's too far down there. France, yeah. Portugal, that only has one border, which is Spain. England, which is like, we're basically an island. We aren't bordering anything. The only thing that borders, well, Northern Ireland borders Ireland, but England, Scotland, Wales don't really have borders. So that was not a great answer from Frankie. Then Germany, but that was a bit too right. Switzerland, yeah, because you've got the Matterhorn and the Eiger, which is Italy and Switzerland border. But then she didn't think of any more. The other ones, Austria, probably another mountain range there. Slovenia, and then here's 2 ones because they are countries and they are inside Italy. Vatican City and San Marino. So unless you know them, then that was going to be a hard one. Next one was ground up birthday cake. Kios Cledwin turns 66 later this year. In what year was he born? So basically, a bit of maths here. So she said 1970, but that would made him 51. 76 would have made him 45. She's next. 1954, that would have made him 67. And then she thought 66, no, that's 64, 57, 63, and then eventually she said 1955, which was 66. Next was baked beans and gravy. What are the 3 ingredients name 3 ingredients in a classic Cornish pasty filling. So potato, then she said mince, they gave him that, basically meat. And then she got carrots, peas, swede, and then they were like, did you say swede? What? I can't hear you. And they kept on saying, did you say swede? All this. And then they stopped it, basically. She did say swede. And then onion, salt and pepper were the other ones. Number 9 was curry, rice, poppadoms, mango chutney, all mixed together. What were the 3 most popular curry dishes in the UK? I think recent survey or something. So she had chicken tikka, korma and jalfrezi. She absolutely smashed that. So she got 7 out of 9 stars. Matty, I think, they all complained a little bit about the cooking of the rice, basically saying it was mushy and overwatered. But I know you're eating the food, you're not cooking it. But sometimes if you're at your own, if you were doing something and then someone said that, I guess they were only giving criticism. But I'd just say, if you want it done a certain way, do it yourself. Like, otherwise, I'm not going to do it. That, it's the castle. You don't expect good things really. With rice. But anyway, they had octopus for dinner. Louise, I think, didn't want to eat any of it. Danny was at one point not eating it, and then I think he did. Then they were like, we don't know how to cook this, Matty and Simon. So technically I had to break the rules a bit, but like it's food, you don't want to mess up the food. So David was cooking the octopus, and then it was all like flambe, all flames burning. He was like doing a good job. So then the next person to leave was between Snoochie and Naughty Boy, and we found out that it was Snoochie. So I'm going to open my calendar. We are on day 8, and today in the Maltesers got Santa. And we got a star in the Dairy Milk. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.